Hi, I'm Stephanie from Trinity Therapeutic Riding Center, and we are launching our TTRC Good News channel. And with me today, I have Miss Megan.
Hi.
And Megan, can you tell us why you're here and who this is and kind of your journey that you two have had over the last couple of years?
Well, I am here because, well, firstly, for my love for horses.
Stop picking my
I
pockets.
think that this is Molly, by the way, and this here is Luna. They're both rescues that I work with on a weekly basis. And excuse me.
How did things get started with you and McMolly over here?
Well,
McMolly with the munchies.
actually, the way that the exact way that I remember is my horse that I was riding at the time, Numa, had passed away, and she was like my first fire horse. She was so much fun, and she was the one that I started my love for barrels on. And I started with her, and then she unfortunately passed away, which was a very hard time for me. But Molly had just come to the ranch from All Things Hoofed, which they rescued her from another place where there were a ton of mares and stallions and everything, and she was actually pregnant. But anyways, so Steph had said to me, she had asked me, do you want to help me out with this new horse that we got to work with? And I was like, or she asked me if I wanted to help her start her under saddle. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I've been horse hopping ever since my main horse passed away. And I don't know, I don't have like one that I love really. So other than Smoker, but who doesn't love
Your first
him?
love.
And so with that, that's when I started working with her, and yeah, I just kind of never stopped, I guess.
Yeah, and she was scared to death of her saddle pad, didn't want to be tied. She was very fearful of anything, any person moved, anything on the ranch moved. She was pretty paranoid about it and got into her head a lot. And then Megan was just consistent and concentrating on the fundamentals of working with her just a couple times a week, not to flutter, but to really get a connection and help
really
build
just wants to
confidence.
eat.
And the
Come
two of them definitely have grown tremendously over the last couple
I'm
years.
just gonna let them hang out.
What have you done with Miss Molly recently that's been showing some success with your rehab and retraining with her?
I've done quite a bit with her. I
Sorry.
would say
Just kick her in the head.
I would say that one of the main things that I've been doing is being able to go out up to Rancheros and Gavlin Arena and just places like that, and being able to go and work on barrels up there. And also, we've done plenty of trail rides and all sorts of fun things. Let's think. Yeah, just
She qualified on Gymkhana last year, or at Gymkhana last year.
it was kind
with
of
her.
bad, but
Wasn't the
okay.
prettiest, but you guys did it,
We're
and you
working on it.
stayed in saddle.
The whole time.
And she
except for
was just
in
recently
between.
going to barrels. She was able to focus in the practice arena with all kinds of horses going everywhere and still focusing and doing really well on her patterns. All right, what about this girl over here, Miss Luna?
So Miss Luna is my most recent rescue working horse. She is an angel, to say the least. Her name is Princess Luna, actually, after the My Little Pony, because she's just a princess. And she was rescued also from a family, and when we got her, I mean, she was skinny and underweight and scared of a lot except for tying. She's a very great tyer.
She was charoed for a while and has a bolting issue.
Yeah,
So
a
she
big
gets,
bad bolting
she
issue.
gets panicked, but
And
you've
when
been
she,
working with her consistently and helping her build confidence. And so how is she feeling more now?
well, now I would confidently say that the bolting issue is definitely majorly gone. I have not had her bolt with me for a long time. And we just do things like the barrel pattern or figure eights or, you know, anything. Like today I was working on the arena length of figure eights and she loved it. She had so much fun. And she's just been doing really good and listening pretty well. And honestly, the only issue I have with her right now is that she needs to settle down a little bit more.
Get more confident.
Yeah, and just be comfortable with the saddle, but that'll come with
Yes.
time.
Because she came in, she had calcification on her spine and on the bars of her mouth. So she had somebody with heavy hands and a saddle that didn't fit. So we're still kind of working through some of our PTSD on that. But for the most part, her confidence in this last year has come up, and she's very sweet, and she's enjoying being safe and sound. And I'm very grateful for our volunteers and students like Miss Megan, who come and they're dedicated and consistent, and they show a lot of love and care for these horses, and just work with them as a team member to help them become better and make sure that they can have better lives. Anything else you want to add about your beautiful mares?
But I love them very much.
Awesome. So that's 2 mares of our last rescues that we've been rehabbing over the last couple years to share with you. So that's some of our good news, and each week we're going to try and share good news from the ranch and also good news in our community, because I think everybody can agree that in the world today we need a lot more good news. Thanks guys, and we'll see you again soon.